Go get it. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Tonight I'm out at the shop, just kind of cleaning and stuff. The Black Betty Mustang, we went to the track, probably it's last week now. We went, well, not quite last week, but probably about 4 days ago. We were up at the racetrack. Car did a personal best 60 foot. Went 137 or 136 to the 60 foot. 869 out the back, 158 mile an hour. Here's the time slip.
Side by side to the 8. Truck gets there first and gets the win.
Overall, not too bad. I'm not disappointed in the car at all. Let's just say that. I'm very happy with it. I was on 24.5 pounds of boost, and I was gonna turn it up, but the track got oiled down a couple times. My buddy Nelson's car like bursted in like a fireball. It was terrifying. He blew his stock bottom end because he ended up running way too much boost on accident, and he got real lucky. But anyways, so I wanted to talk a little bit about I don't know, I guess what's next now, because racing, at least at my home track, is done for the year, and I guess I don't really know. I mean, I want to focus on some other stuff and just get excited about doing, you know, just to get excited about doing anything. You know, with winter coming up, it gets a little tough to find motivation and stuff, and I've just naturally not been able to find any motivation. I just have to force myself to get out and do stuff, which has been tough, and been seeing some doctors, and I actually now, 28 years old, got diagnosed with ADHD, or attention deficit disorder, whatever. So that pretty much means that I kind of knew this already, but it just means that they can actually treat me for it now or whatever. But I have a hard time, obviously, like staying focused on one thing or another. I have a hard time doing a lot of that stuff. Just, I'm super scattered all the time. So especially now with like the bigger shop, my website, doing dyno tuning, and then trying to build like, I think I have 4 project cars of my own, and a couple bike projects of my own. I'm always like trying to go find something else to do, or trying to stimulate my brain a little bit more and more, and it's really hard for me to focus on like one thing. It was extremely difficult to get this Mustang done, but I had a goal in mind and I was able to reach it. I saw the outcome kind of thing on this car, and I said, fuck it, just get it done. I already have all the parts here, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, so I got this diagnosis. They prescribed me 15 milligram Adderall to take twice a day. And it's not real Adderall, it's like the generic brand Adderall. And I guess I did want to try to take it to see if it would help me, because I mean, I'm not really that great right now, so you know, maybe anything is better than what I'm at right now for like a mental state. And it kind of made sense with the ADD diagnosis that it could be the reason why I have stupid issues like anxiety and panic attacks and depression and shit like that. So it was tough. It was like, holy shit, this could actually maybe be the answer. This could be the reason. This could be the fix. So I took a half of a pill the first day I got the medication, and holy shit, it was like I never lived before. And I only took a 7.5 milligram dose, and I was able to like actually talk to people and like understand what they were saying, instead of always trying to like jump over the top of people or just like can't wait until I can talk because I'm not really interested in what other people say kind of thing. And I actually could focus, and I was engaging in conversations. That was like one of the big things that I noticed. Another thing that I noticed was I was able to just be content, and I was actually happy with the day. I wasn't like striving to do something, or I wasn't striving to finish something right now. I wasn't like super antsy to go do something. I was just kind of enjoying the moment. And that's something that is extremely hard for me to do. Like even right now, I'm cleaning the shop, but I'm like, I don't know, I was just fucking bored tonight, and I came out here and cleaned the shop. I'm not on the medication right now. I did not take it today because, well, the second day I took this med, I felt like shit. Like I took the same amount as I did the first day, and all I noticed was that the medicine made my heart race, and I just kind of got anxious about it. So I took a little bit more, hoping it would fix that. Made it way worse, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing this. I never stick to medication, and I don't do meds because I just feel, eventually I do feel better. But this has been a very long stretch of just kind of being burnt out, and it's been tough for me to like, I don't know, get the drive to keep going kind of thing. And it's been, obviously, you guys, I used to post videos all the time, and I don't anymore because I'm always worried about like, I don't know, not fucking getting business, or being looked down upon because I'm not professional or whatever, because now I have this fucking shop and this lift, which is amazing, and the chassis dyno and all this stuff. So I try to portray this like really good image, and I feel like sometimes it's hard to focus on like just being a businessman and focusing on helping customers versus making videos look good. I don't know if that made any sense, but Roxy, you can't eat that. No. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying there. My dog ended up eating some foam, some spray foam, and then I tried to get it out of her mouth and she runs away. Little brat. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying, but I was able to, the second day I didn't really feel myself, and I didn't, I felt like I had a lot of stimulation, but I wasn't motivated to do anything, if that makes any sense. Like I could have worked out and like ran 10 miles. That's what I felt like. But I wasn't like necessarily motivated to finish projects or whatever, which I thought that's what this medicine does, is it makes you want to clean, and it makes you want to, you know, do tedious, stupid little shit, which I don't know. Maybe I'm not taking enough of it. Maybe I'm taking too much. Maybe I have the wrong prescription. I don't fucking know. And like, obviously I can't get a different prescription until I wait 30 days or whatever the stupid frickin' amount is for the doctor for them to prescribe something new. Maybe they can prescribe something new, but I don't really know. I'd have to call them and talk to them. I just get frustrated with even wanting to try, because it's just like, oh yeah, then I'm just gonna feel shitty tomorrow, and then, you know, worse off than I am already. So I don't really want to do that half the time. But then again, if I felt like I did that first day and I was like talkative and happy and I just felt good, I'm all about that. But in my eyes, there's no consistency to medication. You may feel good for a day or a week or a month, but it's never going to last. You're always gonna have to like take more of it or whatever. So I always see them as like a temporary solution or a temporary, you know, thing. She just keeps eating this frickin' spray foam. You gotta stop. And then I tried to go get her and she runs. Yeah, so like I said, I just have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I'm trying to maybe just like slow it down. Or take some sort of stimulant drug so I can get it all done. Because I don't know. I really don't know what to do. My shop too, the owner changed hands, so like now I don't know what I'm gonna do for a shop. This place, I'll still have it, but I'm looking for something new for a different shop closer to home. I have been doing that for quite a while. But the new owners just said changes are coming, and I don't really know what that means, and they're not telling me what's going on. So I'm just preparing for the worst, hoping for the best kind of thing. Another thing I can say about the Adderall medication is when I was taking it, I woke up the next morning ready to go. I was just like ready to go. I was able to fall asleep at night. Typically I don't go to bed till like 3 in the morning, and I can't get up in the morning. It's really tough for me to wake up. So this med, I fell asleep at like 9 p.m. Woke up at 6 in the morning, ready to go, and got a lot of shit done the next day. Took the med, and it didn't really like help or anything. I don't know. It's just I'm really terrible with taking medication. I'm not consistent. Obviously today I didn't even fucking take it, and yeah. So it's been tough to try to find this like balance of how to be better. And I miss just talking to you guys. I really miss talking to you guys just about, you know, whatever the fuck's going on in my life. And I haven't done that a lot because I've been focused on just running a business and making money. And I feel like if I come on here and I talk like this or whatever, I'm just gonna look weak, and I'm not gonna get business or whatever. But realistically, the business is just making me fucking weaker or whatever. It's not necessarily like helping my mental state. But yeah. So, hey, little shit. Yeah, there's some other shit going on in my life too. Like, I have customers that just like are super unappreciative, and I don't talk about it because I try to be the bigger person all the time. But I feel like you guys would want to hear the stories, and I just don't tell them because I want to be a professional businessman, you know, at the end of the day. But it's not my goal to make $1 million. My goal is to just do what I love doing and be able to fund it. Like that's all I want to do. I want to build cars, show you guys, and yeah. All right, I'm back at home. I actually just watched the last random clips that I made, and I made notes on my phone to try to maybe better explain what goes on in my head and what I'm thinking, and try to talk to you guys about it better than me just picking up the camera and then just talking and not making sense. But this, the notes that I wrote down probably won't make much sense either. But anyways, I could be filming a lot of this cool shit, and I don't at all. Just because I build my bikes and stuff at home just to kind of like relax and unwind and enjoy life more. Could have made some banger content on the Grom. I've done a ton of stuff to it since the last Grom videos that you've seen. This bike is a freaking rocket ship now. And I have all these other bike projects here that I'm doing, but I feel like I can't film them because I'm, the only videos that get views are fucking Honda dyno tuning videos, and it's annoying to find motivation to film other videos other than Honda dyno tuning, you know? I also have a pre-bug Yamaha Zuma. It's a 1996 Yamaha Zuma that I just built. It's a rocket ship. It's a ton of fun. Like, it fucking rips wheelies like power wheelies. My Integra out here. I had a guy paint it, and it did not turn out very well. It was kind of a whole shitstorm of problems that I didn't talk about. Never called him out, never nothing, just bigger person. I just gave him his money and I'm moving on with my life. This is what I do. I'm always the bigger person. I try to be the bigger person as much as I can. So now, that's probably some footage that I'll film soon, is the Integra. I'm going to be completely sanding the car down, and I'm going to be repainting it and masking everything off and, you know, doing some body work. So maybe that's some stuff that I can film coming up soon here, which I'm excited about. Making that car look good, because I see the possibilities that it has, for sure. And, yeah. So, anyways, I wanted to maybe run through these notes quick, just to, like, you know, explain the medication and explain the ADHD diagnosis and blah, blah, blah a little bit better. Obviously, this video is very scattered, like they always are, because I am such a fuck. You know what I mean? So I wrote this paragraph to my girlfriend while I was watching the other clips that I filmed at my shop. And I'm just writing this stuff down because it's stuff that I want to say, just to make it make more sense. So I'm just going to read this and then probably cut in between the sentences and just explain it a little better maybe. But I do hate being negative all the time on videos. Like, I feel like I can't talk about stuff because the stuff that I'm constantly thinking about or doing is negative, and I don't want to portray that image. I don't want to portray a negative image. I really don't. But I hate being negative and bitching all the time. Hard to just hold it back sometimes. I just want to let it all out and bitch at people and say fuck you, fuck off, and not be the bigger person for once in my life. I'm always the bigger person, and I'm trying to find out a solution and actually make myself better so I can be more positive and fun and enjoy life to the fullest. Yeah, I kind of was just talking about that stuff. But, yeah, so, gotta find out where I left off here. It's just been tough with the new shop, new responsibilities, new image to portray, always having to put on a show for people or feel like I do have to put on a show. I was actually driving home listening to the Brad Paisley Celebrity song. It's like a really old country song, and it like hit home a little bit more, and I'm like, you know, I feel like I'm a very, very small pea-sized celebrity in the world of YouTube, but the stresses and shit like that are still real. Like, it doesn't matter how big you are. It'd probably be a little bit easier if I was a lot more famous to deal with a lot of the stress and shit that comes with it, but it's not as easy, you know, being a smaller YouTuber. I feel like I always have to put a show on for people, which I wrote some more notes down in this message here a little later that I'm going to talk about too, but we'll skip ahead and get scattered for another minute here. Just saying, COVID changed a lot of motivation, because I feel like what's the point of anything anymore, because like COVID, it just, like, I got the new shop, I was doing good, had Christian helping me, I feel like I was happier then, and then COVID hit. Like, right when I started to come up in life, COVID hit, and then everything just got fucked. Like, it just sucked, you know what I mean? Like, obviously a lot of shit's different now. You know, there's just a lot of bullshit going on in the world, so I feel like that doesn't help anything. Getting scattered again here. I'm always buying new projects or whatever to fill this void in my soul, but then it leads to more shit to do and can't get any of it done or caught up at the same time. I have not, okay. Yeah, I'm literally just, like, watching the video, just fucking messaging away just to, like, write notes down. Which, that's a big thing with ADD or ADHD. And I noticed when I built the Black Betty Mustang, every single fucking day, I properly planned that build. One thing that I live by is proper planning prevents a piss poor performance. And that's 100% true with anything. If you don't properly plan something, you won't have a good outcome. Plain and simple. So I properly planned that build out, and it worked. Like, I just needed to do it, and I needed the motivation to do that. And the motivation to do that was the JJ DeBoss street race at WIR. It was a local thing. I could go there without, you know, fucking freaking out and being away from home. And then it was like the perfect fucking scenario. And I'm like, that's the motivation I need. But I'm always buying new projects and shit to fill this void in my soul. Like, I'm always trying to find like projects and shit. Like, if I'm sitting at home bored, even if I have 100 things to do, I'm always sitting at home like, what the fuck can I fuck up my life more with? And shit like this ends up in the garage, or I get new cars at the shop, or whatever. Because I always look at them as an investment. Like, if I buy this, I know I can make money on it. So what the fuck, why not? You know, but when I do buy it and it ends up in the garage or at my shop, it's just another thing to clutter my brain. So that's the tough thing where I just can't find the balance. I ended that with, I buy shit and whatever that leads to more shit to do and can't get any of it done or caught up. But at the same time, if I have nothing to do, I need to find something to do ASAP, or I just get depressed, anxious, and feel worthless. Yeah, like if I don't have anything to do, I just need to go find something to do. Even if I have stuff to do, it's just not stuff I want to do, so I don't do it. You know, like it's tough. It's tough. And honestly, part of the reason that I'm making this video right now and bitching and talking is because it can probably relate to some people out there, and I feel like the people that build cars and do the shit that I do, we're all a little screwed up, some way or another, fucking in the head or whatever. It's just the nature of the beast. People that are content with life typically don't fucking need to go 158 miles an hour in the quarter mile to feel alive, you know? So I just try to relate to people and try to maybe find some balance for myself. One thing about the medication that I did like, and I feel like I need more of, is confidence. And I took the medication. I don't know if I felt it the first day. I maybe did the first day because when I was having conversations, I wasn't scared of what to say. I was just going to speak. And I wasn't like thinking about like, how should I respond to this thing that they're saying so they respect me more or they like me more. I wasn't worried about that. I was just going to speak my mind. And I feel like I need to do that more. I'm a very honest person, and I typically always am honest with everybody, but at the end of the day, I need more confidence. Even my girlfriend tells me all the time, like, I look at a lot of the customers or the stuff that shows up in my shop, and a lot of these people are really confident. Or the guy that painted my car, he's extremely confident in his paintwork. And maybe I will show you guys the paint on the car. And if I had half of the confidence that that guy has, I'd probably be, I don't know, better off maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. So some people have confidence they shouldn't, and some people don't have enough when they should have it, kind of thing. This note just says I'm more confident on the medication, and I feel I need that maybe, so I can just tell someone how it is and not hide from what or how they might react. I always say things to... Sorry, this is really hard to like find out where I was leaving off here. I always say things, do things to please other people. Like example, I do this all the time. Turn certain music on if I know a certain friend is coming over that likes certain music. I don't want to piss them off. Or like have a certain TV show on in the garage so they're not like feeling out of place. Like I try to make them feel more comfortable. So like if they don't like country music or rap music or rock music, I'll put on the music they like when they come over so they feel more welcome. You know what I mean? And I'm always constantly like trying to please other people. And I'm not worried about like, I like this music, I'm leaving it on. Fuck you. You know? Maybe think differently. Yeah, I don't want them to think differently because this music's on or whatever. get bored really easy, no drive to do the stuff I love. I also look into shit way too much. I really do. Like, I overanalyze everything. Example is like when I took the medication, or when I take any medication, I take it and I always like know what time I took it, and I know how much time has passed, so I know how long the drug takes to hit my system, and then I know how long I've been on the medication. Okay, 20 minutes into the medication, I should be feeling something. I should be on the come up of the drug. I should be peaking 2 hours later. I should be feeling come down 4 hours later. And I'm usually pretty accurate, and I'm pretty smart about this shit. Like, a lot of shit I overanalyze all the time is not like shit that it's stuff that I should pay attention to. I really should. I just maybe pay too much attention to stuff. I can just live. Okay, so instead of like overanalyzing everything, I can't just live. And then y'all can just say you need, okay, wait, hang on. This is like so scattered, it's not even funny. And it's easy for a lot of you people, or like anybody in general, to just be like, oh, you just need to exercise, or you need a better diet. I have a very good diet, I feel. I have a very good diet. I have an amazing girlfriend that cooks amazing whole foods, like no bullshit foods. I feel like I eat very well. I don't drink any soda. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink fucking anything really but water or zero sugar Gatorade and beer. Like, those are the 3 liquids that usually enter my body. And I eat a fairly balanced diet. I really do. And I've tried like certain diets. I've tried keto. I've tried a lot of that stuff. I just can never stick to it because I get bored with the food, whatever. Or like, you just need to sleep better. You need to do this. You need to do that. But y'all don't realize that it's not that fucking easy. It's not that easy to just stick to something when you're so used to doing other things. Like, if I raised a child, I would probably, train them, or just like a dog. You train a dog to do certain things, certain ways, so when they're older, they know what to do and how to live properly, Not everybody's fucking Dwayne Johnson, like, not everybody's perfect, and the people that are perfect are very far and few between. I just wish I could live and maybe get the fuck out of my bubble that I live in. I'm stuck and I can't leave, or I freak out, or I freak the fuck out like every time I leave. Like, I have dreams of doing a lot of things, and I can't do any of them, or I don't do any of them because of the way that I may feel when I leave or whatever. And I just feel like I'm fucking trapped in this bubble. I have to build Hondas. I have to make YouTube videos. I have to fucking flow decapped injectors. I have to do this. And that's just what I'm doing. And that's just my life. And this is the one job that I've actually stuck to. I've always been fly-by-night fucking working jobs. Like, whenever I had a normal job, I could never stick to it. I never stayed at a job longer than 6 months, like, in my entire life. I've always just kind of gotten bored or saw the next opportunity in line and took it. I've never stuck to one thing, and this is one thing that I'm like, fuck, how do I get out of it? I don't want to get out of it, but I also want to like introduce new exciting stuff. Like, it's just kind of the same repetition over and over. That's what it seems like. Deep down, I know I'm a little bitch. I really am. Like, I gotta just kind of, I don't know, suck it up, buttercup kind of thing. I want to go to fucking Bradenton Motorsports Park in Florida, especially like with winter here. I'd love to maybe get out of town, go down south where it's warm for a little while, because the winters here are fucking half the year, and they're tough to, get some sunlight. Sunlight's kind of nice. So that's one of my goals. My camera might die. I might have to cut this clip quick. So anyways, what I was saying is that would probably be a goal of mine, is to maybe go to Bradenton and make a pass in the Mustang, and then just like enjoy Florida for like a week or two. It's just like the anxiety of like being away from everything I know. Like, this is all I know. You know, my town where I live, the people around here, everything is just kind of all I've ever known. I'm not really I'm kind of a homebody in that aspect. It's tough for me to like get out and do new things. So, but I dream about it all the time. I'd love to do that stuff. I'd love to go to Cletus and Cars, or like hang out with like Booster Boys and shit like that. They've invited me to do stuff. I just can't find the motivation or the drive to do it. And it's not like money is the issue or anything like that. I feel like I have enough money to go do stuff like that. I just choose not to because I don't want to go broke. I've never had money in my life. I've always, like I said, I've always had these fly-by-night jobs, living paycheck to paycheck, literally. And now doing my own thing, I kind of have some money, and it's nice to have money, and I don't want to spend it, you know. So that's another reason, like maybe not do some stuff is because I don't want to not have money, you know. I don't know the answer. I don't know any answer. You guys probably don't know the answer either, but you guys probably don't know the answer because you're not me. We're all different. We're all different people. Medication affects me differently than you. You know, the Adderall, maybe I need it. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I might take the medication again tomorrow. See how it goes. I try to portray this image like I have it all figured out, but I don't. Scared to actually speak my mind. I overanalyze everything. Also noticed the medicine made me not want to drink as much, which I drink at night to fall asleep, and I feel good, and I really enjoy drinking beer. That's the last note that I wrote down. I don't want to drink as much when I take the medication. And I did drink the night I took it. I took it in the morning, and I had like a beer. One of the days was on the medication, and I had like one beer, and I was like drunk. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. And then 2 of the nights I didn't drink at all. I do have an issue. I drink a lot, but whatever. I enjoy it, so I'm gonna drink. I like drinking. I don't know. Maybe that's the root of all my problems, but I feel like there's ways, I don't know. I don't like drink excessively. I just drink a couple beers before I go to bed, kind of thing. I don't know. Don't know the answer, but I'm gonna fucking throw this video out there. Fuck it. I don't even care. Speak my mind.